lovely world. So today is a pretty big day on this channel. It's huge. Look, now I know Social Blade says something completely different, but when I made this channel, I didn't make it on February 13th. I made it on February 12th of 2012. And Social Blade has the date wrong, but they do have the year right, which is the most important thing, and that is today. Today, 8 years ago, I started this channel. Now, I know you guys are probably sick and tired of me, reminiscing about the past and, talking about how, I started this channel on this specific date, so many years ago. But there's been so many amazing, great, fun, awesome, crazy, wild, adventurous days on this channel since I started it back in 2012. I want to go back through memory lane.
Enabled video skills that can do that. Go to the Alexa app to manage your video skills in devices.
Alexa off. Anyways, like I was saying, there's been so many great memories that I've had on this channel over the course of these 8 years that I want to recap for you guys what I've done in these 8 years. And it was my first VidCon, 2013. I got to meet so many great creators and so many amazing people at that year's event. And then I went back the very next year in 2014. And I met different creators, and I saw some creators that I'd seen before. And it's just amazing at all of these things that I got to see firsthand at those 2 VidCons. Now, I wish I could have gone back for a 3rd or 4th or 5th or 6th and so forth and so on. But someday, I don't know when that someday is going to be, I would love to go back to VidCon and meet some of the newer creators like David Dobrik or like, Jason Nash or, Josh Peck, or even though Josh Peck's been around for quite some time, Joe Volpis, Annalise, members of the Vlog Squad, basically. And there's others out there. I'd like to, have a conversation with Shay again. And, meet Charles someday. And there's just so many amazing creators out there who've been around since the very beginning of VidCon. And will probably be around for as long as they can. Sure, most YouTubers don't, some of them don't upload as much as they used to back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean when they first started, whether it was, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, last year, whenever they started, and that's amazing. And we're getting closer and closer and closer to year 10. But let's not focus on that. I've been to Ohio for my grandma's 100th birthday. I went there for a funeral not too long ago. That was in 2013. I've been to Hawaii. I've been to Lake Tahoe numerous times. I've been to Vegas. I've been to Disneyland several times throughout this YouTube life that I've been on. I've been to up towards the Oregon border. I've been to San Francisco numerous times. I've been to my hometown a couple of times over the past 8 years. There's just been so many great memories that exist on this channel. I've been to Comic-Cons in my city 3 times in these past 8 years. And I can't wait to see what, this new year starts. Because we could be going back to Comic-Con in the end of this month, and at the end of this year. We could go to, like I mentioned in yesterday's video, we could go to WrestleMania next year. But that would be after year 9 started. We could, go to the Celebrity Golf Tournament. Possibly. I'm not saying any of these things are going to happen. But if they were to happen, you would be along with me on that journey. I've talked about bringing back Ask Eric, doing dancing videos on this channel, talking with my shirt off, workout videos, talking about my favorite music that I love to listen to, talking about my favorite films that I've watched, talking about my favorite TV shows that I've watched on Netflix and on TV and on iTunes and all this stuff. I created my Instagram account in these 8 years. Before I started YouTube, I started my Facebook. I did have MySpace back a long time ago when I was in middle school and early high school, maybe even elementary school, and maybe it was middle school, mostly middle school. I mean, I've been on so many different platforms of social media. I had Twitter until about a week ago because, Twitter was just not what it used to be for me. I've been angry on this channel. I've been happy. I've been excited about many great things. I've celebrated my 27th with the best party I've ever had for a birthday ever in my life. In these 8 years, I'm going to be, I celebrated my 30th in Las Vegas with my brothers. I celebrated most of my birthdays from 21 to 29 sporadically at, bars mostly. And we've gone to different restaurants and all kinds of things for my birthday. I've done Vlogmases before on this channel, and I will continue to do Vlogmases on this channel. We've done Vlogists on this channel. We've done VEDI, which is Vlog Every Day in April. We've done, Vlogtober and Vlogember and Vlogist. I mean, we've done so many, amazing things on this channel that don't get recognized. I mean, I created a new thing with the help of some friends last year called VEDI, which is Vlog Every Day in that year. We started the first annual last year. This is the second annual one that we've done, and we're already, 42 days into it. And there's still, so many more days left of VEDI this year. We've done 872 days of consecutive daily vlogging on this channel. We're getting close to 1,000 days. Closer and closer every single day. I have over 1,212 videos on this channel. There's just so many numbers that I could throw at you. There's just so many memories that we've had on this channel. Whether it's an Ask Eric, whether it's going to an event of some sort, whether it's going to another state, whether it's, seeing some sea creatures, seeing a baseball game, seeing so many amazing things in this, I've seen trees, 1,000-year-old trees, maybe not thousands, but like 300, 400-year-old trees. I've seen, so many amazing, fun, awesome things in these 8 years. And there are so many more things to happen in the next 8 years. And the 8 years after that, and so forth and so on. But the next big thing on this channel is 1,500 videos on this channel. Or there might be, I think 1,000 days of consecutive daily vlogging comes first, before the 1,500 videos. So think about that. There's going to be so many memories to be had that are going to happen this year, could happen next year, could happen the year after next. I just want to let you guys know that I want to do this for as long as I humanly possibly can. We've reached 8 years. Now, I know 8 years isn't like the biggest deal in the whole world on YouTube, because there's only several things that could be, big numbers on YouTube, like your first year on YouTube, your 5th year, your 10th year, your 15th year or your 20th year, so forth and so on, until, there's, until like year 60 when I decide to, end it all. Or not end it all, but, stop recording videos for you guys on year 60, which is, which is 52 years down the road. And I'm excited to see what, tomorrow brings, or the next year brings for this channel. And not just for me, but for every single one of you who's been around since the beginning, or if you're just brand new to this channel, or if you've been around for 5 years, or however long you've been around for. I'm grateful that you've all been here on this roller coaster of a journey that I've been on YouTube. And there's so many more journeys. There's so many more adventures. There's so many more VidCons. There's so many more Comic-Cons. There's so many more things that I can do to make this channel better. I'm not making you any promises right here, but I will be going back to Comic-Con for the 4th time. I don't know if it's going to be this year or if it's going to be next year. And a 5th Comic-Con, and a 3rd VidCon, and a 4th VidCon, and a 5th VidCon. All of these things. Going to a celebrity golf tournament, going to a WrestleMania, going to, all these things. I know that saying this and actually doing them are two different things, but the plan is to go back to Comic-Con this year in my city. And my plan is to someday go back to VidCon for a 3rd time, a 4th time, and a 5th time. And maybe more times after that. And meet creators I've never met before. And see creators I've seen before when I went in 2013 and 2014. Maybe going to Florida, to Disney World and all the surrounding parks. Going back to Disneyland and experiencing that again. Going back to a San Francisco Giants game. Or going to a 49ers game. Or a Warriors game. Or a San Jose Sharks game again. Maybe going to New York like I said I was planning on doing. Going to back to Washington, D.C. I didn't actually do that in these 8 years, but I have been to Washington, D.C. before. Maybe going back to Ohio and seeing my family. Maybe going to Texas and, going to, other states besides this one. Maybe going back to Hawaii in a different island than Maui, which I went to. Just these ideas that are up here that you guys probably want to see someday. I don't know when they're going to happen, but the memories I've made in the past 8 years will continue to be made new memories in these next 8 years. And so forth and so on. And I can't wait to bring back that Ask Eric for my birthday this year. Think about new ideas for videos in the future, in the next 8 years or so. Going on more adventures in the next 8 years. Doing all these fun things that you guys know, I know you guys want to see from me. I know you don't like seeing my room and you want to see different things that are outside this room, and I want to do that for you guys. It may take me a couple years to get to that goal, but I want to make new memories for this YouTube channel over the course of the next 8 years, because we've just hit 8 years on YouTube today. We still have a long ways to go before you can't record anymore, and in those next couple years, we're gonna make new memories. We're gonna make new adventures. We're gonna make new style of videos that have never been seen on this channel before, or they've been seen on this channel, but in a different light. That's what you guys can look forward to in the next year or two, or 3 or 4, or however long. And just stick with me, please. And tell your friends that, I've lasted 8 years on YouTube. There are so many more years to last for me on this channel. And I'm ready for that chapter. I just hope you guys are ready. With that being said, I will see you all tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. Y'all know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye. Oh, and have a great 2020. Have an amazing birthday, whatever age you're celebrating this year. And just be you. Bye-bye.